Claressa Shields hit the panic button as if everything was falling apart. She acted like the world was ending just because content creators mentioned her name. Now she's treating every opinion like a crime. People online are confused, scrolling through their phones and shaking their heads. When did sharing a thought suddenly become illegal? The reaction feels extreme, and that's why many are stunned. But let's slow down for a moment, because this situation deserves a real conversation. Claressa has faced criticism before. People have talked about her, questioned her, and even tried to tear her down. Yet every time those storms passed and she moved on. That should tell her something. Drama like this never lasts forever. So why does this moment feel different? It makes people wonder who's advising her behind the scenes. Someone is clearly hyping her up, convincing her that every comment is a personal attack and every video is a threat. Maybe it's a crisis manager feeding her bad advice, pushing her to react instead of stay calm. If that's the case, she might want to rethink that strategy because this path is only making things louder and messier. The truth is, this level of non-stop attention doesn't suit her well. She isn't built for constant online pressure. She keeps threatening to silence creators, but at the same time, she's moving like someone who wants to be a creator herself. Boxing alone doesn't seem to be enough anymore. She wants the spotlight, the engagement, and the influence that comes with it. Let's be honest. Claressa Shields is chasing the influencer lifestyle. The big creator payouts, brand deals, viral clips, and non-stop attention are clearly part of the goal. Every day she's online posting dances, skits, and random moments that stop people mid-scroll. That's influencer behavior, not the calm confidence of an undefeated champion. There's nothing wrong with wanting attention, but you can't control how people respond to it. That brings us to the real issue. Freedom of speech exists for a reason. People are allowed to talk, react, and share opinions, especially when someone willingly puts their life online. Claressa wanted buzz and fame. She wanted eyes on her. Well, this is what that looks like. When you post your personal business, people will comment. That's how the internet works. You can't get angry at the reflection when you chose to stand in front of the mirror. Yes, criticism can hurt, but that doesn't make it wrong. The audience didn't force this exposure. She invited it. Now the situation has grown even more chaotic. Family members are online arguing, cursing, and exposing private matters like it's a reality show. It's messy, and it's pulling more attention than any boxing match ever could. Claressa has shared videos with different men, posted clips to keep people talking, and created polls about personal topics that should have stayed private. No one forced her to do that. Those posts came directly from her own accounts. Then Papoose got pulled into the drama. You can see it in his body language. He looks uncomfortable, quiet, and tired of the chaos. He isn't engaging because he doesn't want this mess. This is not how he moved in the past. When he was with Remy Ma, he stayed private and grounded. He didn't chase attention or live online. Now the energy has completely shifted. Claressa wants viral moments and non-stop visibility, but the moment someone doesn't praise her, she loses control. She wants applause without criticism. That's not how fame works. Nobody is obligated to clap for you. Real life isn't polished or gentle, and the internet definitely isn't. Flagging pages and trying to shut down channels because they don't flatter you isn't strength. It's insecurity dressed up as power. Confidence doesn't need to silence others. The situation becomes even more uncomfortable when married men are involved. Papoose is still married and everyone knows it. There's a reason he stays quiet and Remy Ma stays silent. They don't need public chaos. They move in silence, not live streams. Every time he visits his daughter, Claressa reacts online like it's betrayal. While doing the same attention-seeking behavior she criticizes others for. This pattern keeps repeating. Same drama, same reactions, same outcome. Claressa says this lifestyle is what she wanted, but has she ever stopped to ask if the chaos is worth it? This is the real cost of fame. You don't get to choose only the good parts. If the plan is to silence everyone who points out the messy side, it won't work. The conversation won't stop. It will just move to another platform. That's how the internet survives. Claressa came from Flint and fought her way to success. That deserves respect. But she didn't build women's boxing alone. And real legends don't need to announce themselves daily. True champions earn respect through actions, not captions. If she really wants that crown, she has to move like it, not just post like it. Big checks, loud flexing, and constant talk about money have become part of the image. Claressa Shields kept bragging about signing bonuses and claiming she had $8 million in the bank. It sounded impressive online, but the numbers never quite made sense. The flex looked shiny on social media. Yet behind the scenes, people started whispering. Something felt off. And the internet always notices when stories don't line up. Then came the press conference for her fight with Cruz, and that's when things really started to crack. The confidence felt forced. The smiles looked rehearsed. The energy was shaky, like someone trying too hard to sell a dream. Didn't feel natural. If someone truly has it all, they don't need to prove it every time a camera turns on. Real confidence doesn't beg for validation. Soon after, the truth came out. Claressa Shields admitted she only received $2 million, not the $8 million she had been talking about. That moment hit hard. Almost immediately, her loyal fans rushed to defend her, claiming she would get the rest later. But let's be honest. She clearly said she only had $2 million at that time, not 8. The story kept changing, and the internet isn't blind. People remember receipts, quotes, and timelines. Here's the real situation. I could easily hype Claressa Shields. I could help push her image and boost her name even further. But not at the cost of my own credibility. I'm not here to lie or play along just to feed someone's ego. She handles her work in the ring. She needs to prove things with her gloves. I handle mine behind the mic. Hype fades fast, but honesty lasts much longer. We move in different lanes. She throws punches for a living. I build stories and conversations. So why is she trying to silence content creators who are simply reacting to what she posts herself? She's a public figure. That comes with opinions, criticism, and discussion. If she doesn't like the talk, the real power move is changing the message she puts out, not trying to shut down the internet every time it talks back. This isn't hate. It's facts. Claressa is a skilled boxer. No one can deny that. Her technique is sharp, and her discipline is real. But her knockout power doesn't match the hype. It doesn't hit the way fans expect. She isn't operating on Layla Ali's level, and she doesn't bring the fire Alicia Baumgardner brings. On top of that, people keep noticing how she avoids certain opponents, especially Sheila Green. That doesn't look like dominance. It looks like dodging, choosing easier fights against opponents with smaller followings, and calling those wins legendary doesn't prove greatness. You can't talk about being the best while avoiding anyone who could truly challenge you. Meanwhile, Cruz barely posts and still pulls attention, while Claressa is supposed to be the face of a major promotion. The branding feels quiet, the energy feels low, and the impact just isn't there. Claressa may be signed to Salida Promotions, but from the outside, the whole setup looks disorganized. They struggle to keep her trending for the right reasons. It feels like everything is happening except proper promotion of her boxing career. Even the record label she's linked to was unknown until her name became attached to it. There's no strong push, no real machine backing her. Feels homemade, not superstar-level support. For someone calling herself the greatest of all time, that's not a good look. A strong team should elevate the fighter, not leave her scrambling for clicks and attention. Promotions are meant to build legacies, not turn champions into internet hustlers. You can collect belts, but without solid branding and smart marketing, that shine fades quickly. Claressa Shields should be headlining arenas, trending for knockouts, and dominating headlines for wins. Instead, internet drama keeps overshadowing her talent. The spotlight she wanted is slowly turning into a storm cloud. Creators now feel like they're walking on eggshells, afraid to even mention her name without facing flags or backlash. She treats criticism like a personal attack, even when people are just reacting to her own posts. Once the flagging starts, it's game on. Rumors are spreading about her teaming up with people who once criticized her heavily, only to suddenly switch sides. If true, that makes the situation even messier. At this point, Claressa isn't just trending for boxing anymore. She's trending for non-stop drama. And honestly, this story isn't slowing down. Every move adds another twist. People can't look away. We're breaking it all down live. No filters, no sugarcoating, just real talk. Drop your thoughts in the comments because the conversation is heating up. A live stream is coming soon, and trust me, this one will be worth it.